your grandmother's the only one showing you love, and you got to go get money so you could tweak out. And dude, I read your book when we were in Connecticut, and you were showing me around just the neighborhood you used to sling at, and I'm like, whoa, shit, this is real. Oh shit, this is real. Like it's something that I think because you're so good at masking with comedy that people took the seriousness, digested it with comedy. They don't take it seriously. But that's something that you are traumatized by.
100%. Yeah.
So, Mike visited George JANKO. They recorded a wonderful podcast. I was expecting some animosity, but it was pretty chill because this podcast comes at a time Impulsive's audience seems to be decreasing, while George Janko's podcast appears to be blowing up. I was kind of suspicious, but like I said, it was pretty chilled. Just two friends going through their stuff. It was a long podcast. I just chose to react to this little clip because Mike and I have a few things in common.
100%. Yeah. And by the way, like, I don't know what part of the equation not dealing with that trauma and shit is, but yeah, like, comfort is a really dangerous thing. Like I said, it can put you in a place where you don't achieve the things in life that you were meant to set out to achieve by God, by your purpose in the world, by anything. And that comfort in my life has been bolstered by a best-selling book that has changed hundreds of thousands of lives. I mean,
Things that I even questioned the veracity of it at times. But you really can see in George that there is truth in it. Shout out to George, by the way, for being a guy that really brings the best of people out. I like that Mike is doing lots of positive stuff aside podcasting, like writing and helping people overcome addiction.
hundreds of thousands of lives. I mean, I meet people every single day.
We met people on the street that would bring it up.
Yeah, that are crying their eyes out. Like, yo, like, this kid literally saved my. And I obviously always tell them it was the steps that you took. It was the steps that you took, but it served as a catalyst for people to understand suicide, to understand addiction, to understand mental illness, and knowing that I have made an impact in that space and also continue to make some impact in that space by way of having that conversation on pretty much every podcast I go on.
Actually, that's one of my dreams. So maybe that's the only problem I have with Mike. Maybe I have a little bit of envy. But yeah, I'll leave it at this. Thank you guys for being around. Please like the video, comment, say what you think about it, and like usual, I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe.